Nikola Tesla's greatest discovery was the counter-rotating fields of magnetism. He understood that the magnetic field doesn't just come out of the North Pole and into the South Pole in straight lines. He knew that the magnetic field swirls out of the North Pole and into the South Pole and swirls out of the South Pole into the North Pole. The atom is a whirlpool of energy, and the human energy field works exactly the same way. That's why the first man was named Adam, because every atom is polarized with a north and south pole. Therefore, collectively, we have one north and one south pole as a giant atom. When you break a magnet into a million pieces, each atom is a miniature magnet with a north and south pole. The inner volume of every atom is magnetodielectricity or diamagnetism, which is magnetism and dielectricity collectively, which is the repelling and attracting forces of a magnet. That is the yin and yang, compressions and rarefactions of the medium. And that is what we call the ether working in dynamic polarization against itself. The current model and concept of an atom is incorrect. The true model is that atoms are not particles. They are torus fields of pure energy. It's called dielectricity and magnetism, the conjugate binaries of the universe. Atoms are torus fields of pure energy. The dielectric field is information. It's also called counter space. It's the non-Cartesian nexus of life where everything springs from and returns to. It's also called the ether. And Nikola Tesla said that all things come from the luminiferous ether. The ether is the dielectric field. The ether in motion is the magnetic field. It's the loss of energy or inertia. Pure potential is what the ether is. It's the non-Cartesian nexus from which all life springs from and returns to. It's the non-physical source point of all creation. It's everywhere but yet nowhere. 0-point energy. The main point I'm trying to make is that Nikola Tesla understood. He understood that which is invisible is the cause, and everything visible is the effect or attribute of source. He knew that the inner volume of every atom was magnetodielectricity, or diamagnetism, and the outer volume of the atom was electricity or electromagnetism. Therefore, his tower, called Wardenclyffe Tower in Long Island, New York, it was a magnetic field amplifier, and it produced free energy for the world. It was not electricity, it was diamagnetism. He called a day at work churning the ether. When you block off any external fields, what's left in the middle is 0-point energy. The human body works the same. Works just like Tesla's tower, and it works just like the pyramids. The government in modern science wants you to think that the universe started from an explosion called the Big Bang, but the truth is there's constant imploding and exploding phenomena happening at the core of everything. It is a fractal and reflection of the infinite potential that is pure conscious, loving energy. Some call it God, some people call it life itself, others call it the ether.